In the book of 2 Samuel, chapter 6, verse 3, the Bible says, "And they set the ark of God upon a new cart, and brought it out of the house of Abinadab, that was in Gibeah. And Uzzah and Ahio, the sons of Abinadab, drove the new cart." And in verse 6 to 7, the Bible says, "And when they came to Nashon's threshing floor, Uzzah put forth his hand to the ark and took hold of it, for the oxen shook it. And the anger of the Lord was kindled against Uzzah, and God smote him there for his error, and there he died by the ark of God." But why should God kill him who was trying to protect the ark? I'm sure most of you are familiar with this biblical story. But why should God kill him who tried to protect the ark from falling? The reason why God killed him was because of his name, Uzzah. Uzzah means man's strength or man's power, which is self-righteousness. Self-righteousness kindles God's anger. The essence of this story is that self-righteousness hinders grace. Adam and Eve, by covering themselves with fig leaves, was to say they can cover their sin by their own efforts, and which was the beginning of self-righteousness. Any religion that preaches that man can cover his sins by his own efforts without the blood of Christ is a fig tree religion. In the book of Mark, chapter 11, verse 13 to 14, the Bible says, "And seeing a fig tree afar off, having leaves, he came, if perhaps he might find anything thereon. And when he came to it, he found nothing but leaves, for the time of the figs was not yet. And Jesus answered and said unto it, No man eat fruit of thee hereafter forever. And the disciples heard it." Now somebody might ask, why should Jesus go to the fig tree to look for fruit when he knew it was not the season for figs? The reason is that Jesus went to the fig tree because fig trees have leaves only when they are bearing fruits, or only when they have fruits. And the fig tree had leaves. So Christ knew that having leaves, it must also have fruits. But when he went there, the fig tree had no fruits. So he cursed it. Christ cursed the fig tree, first of all, because it was a symbol of the beginning of self-righteousness in the Garden of Eden, when Adam and Eve covered their nakedness with fig leaves. And secondly, because the fig tree having leaves when it was not time for figs was to say it could produce fruit even when it was not the season, which again is self-righteousness. Christ therefore cursed the fig tree, not because he didn't find fruit on it, nor was he angry at all, but he cursed the self-righteousness of the tree. Self-righteousness, therefore, will bring you under a curse, and self-righteousness will definitely hinder you from receiving grace, the grace of God. I am blessed by this short message. Like it and share it to as many people as possible.